There we go. Hello, everyone. The music isn't overshadowing my glorious voice. It is. So, we are playing. I found this game, so I downloaded it. Here be dragons. I'm gonna post some. Wop wop. I need to change my photo picture at some point. Hopefully that brings some people in. I don't know. May or not. Like even at like medium volume, this game is loud. What the hell was that noise? Oh boy, death. It was like a whoop sound. I don't even know where that came from. Alright, let's get started, shall we? Whoa! Hi, Godzilla! Welcome in. Alright, here be dragons. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted. New game. This tutorial will start a new camp from the previous one will be lost. Yes, we get it. Well, it's not necessarily new to say. It is apparently old, but it's new to me, that's for sure. Innkeeper. And the mugs were full of beer and the plates were full of food. The only thing missing was a good story. Go on. I will treat you to a tale that you won't read in learned tomes, nor hear from the mouths of witnesses. The year of our Lord 1492 has entered the annals of history, but 2 years earlier nothing foretold of this, except for one thing. The court alchemist had forcibly sent to the had forcibly sent to the sea the most pathetic captain to ever set foot on the deck of a ship. Better not be talking about me. I got words if that's the case. So, Godzilla, you like my new emotes? Been kind of working on some things for that. I even started my first animated emote. Which of course you can only get if you subscribe, but yeah, I'm working on my animated emotes now. Okay, what's the button? What's this do? What do? Do you do nothing? Well, I guess I'll just click on that. You're up. You're up! Yeah, it's Europe. Okay. Bestiary. Ooh. Whale of Karnak. Slaughter, in which there is itchy feverish swelling and natural selection, shows a completely shocking face. Captain Maligna. Alchemist. Captain! Captain! We're all... Let's change the little voice. Captain! Captain! We're ordered to fire! What the blazes? Do my eyes deceive me? We're firing on fishermen. What fishermen? Those are ordinary training target mannequins. Let's check our guns, Captain. Avant Armada requires organization. Let's clear rules. I'll write and you'll act. Each turn of a fight has several actions. Do you want the most awesome one now? Of course you do. Okay. Salvos. This is the most awesome action, Salvos. It is used during attack and defense. Okay. You give them damage equal to your cannon attack minus the enemy's defense. Okay, so it's alright, so this is turn-based, you know, like card game kind of thing. Alright, so I guess bubble ammo. Jose. My lord! Or is it Joe's? Is it Joe's or Jose? Didn't say whether he was Spanish or not.
Son of a biscuit eater!
Son of a biscuit eater. Victory. Excellent accuracy, Captain, but such an ace might prefer a larger caliber. Stamp. Go on fishing. Okay, well this isn't so bad. Godzilla, can you hear me? I don't know if you can actually hear me or not. I don't. Hello? No? Yeah? Alright. Fine, I guess. Thanks for popping in, I guess. Campaign instruction. Smoked Fisherman, in which I finally throw dice in the game. I give orders and cause more panic than a wolf in a sheep pen. Start of battle. I think my miserable wooden leg looks more like a target. I've already forgotten which voices were who. I think my miserable wooden leg looks more like a target. Mannequin. A crew of those boat does.
God save us! Where there are wind-up mechanical wooden people that only look alive from afar.
Aha. I fibbed a little bit. Every turn of a fight starts with something even more awesome. Rolling dice. Press and hold the cursor on the cherub, and the poor guy spits out dice. I like order. The dice land in a free pool. There is one die for each unit. Missed! Rankin! Rain, kid. Trying to remember my pronunciations correctly. Missed, how are you? There. Where was I? Because each unit... I was reading and now I got distracted by Rankin. Rankin. My Japanese is terrible right now. I like order. The dice land on the free pool. There is one die for each unit. Why? Because each unit, yours and the enemy's, gets one die. Not three, not two, one for each unit. Go on. What are the dice for? I was afraid you'd never ask. You assign them to plan action. Actions will be executed during actions. What a surprise. Shoot straight. For example, you assign a die with a value from 1 to 4 and prepare the action. Shoot straight. When the turn compass points at actions, your ship does. Your ship does 1 damage to a selected enemy unit. Drag any die with 1 to 4 to your action. Okay. Oop. Insults? Mountain mud causes -1 damage. Okay. You go. A pox upon you! Strange magic. Maybe the eardrops from octopus extract were not such a good idea. I can clearly hear the mannequins talking.
That damned wind is deceiving our senses. Oh no, he insulted me. Check this out. Unlike the salvo's attack and defense values are not used during actions. Shoot strike hits for -1, regardless of the target's defense. Powerful, eh? Click on the enemy to make your ship do the action. Shoot strike. Boom. Maria. You cockled! You cockled!
There we go.
Son of a biscuit eater!
I'm hoarse from shouting all those orders. Where's my medicine? I'll have to lie down.
Captain, you can rest now. Meanwhile, I'll make sure that the mannequins don't go ashore.
Smoke on the water.
The fire in the sky.
The day when I discovered that good dice can help you and bad dice can destroy you. Just a bunch of... oh my god. He's probably a relapse of the fever. After it seems so good, I'm hallucinating. Even screams and seems some kind of rafts.
Not at all. The tide rose and flooded the trees, and then receded. Now the waves are full of wood. It's an opportunity to practice advanced maneuvering. Get to work, Captain.
Cherub. Blech. 1-6 causes you damage. Are you dreaming of a more ambitious action? Here you go. Broadside requires 2 dice. Since you get 1 die per turn, you won't be able to use this action immediately. Drag the matching die to the action. Time for bonuses. When you assign a die with a value of 6, you get a bonus +1 to attack in a salvo. Note, only until the end of the turn. Okay. Go on. But look, your enemy must assign dice, but now he can't assign dice with value 3. They don't match his actions pattern. Waste must be punished. Every unused die causes -1 to all units of the guilty side. Collective punishment. Okay. No, it just seems terrible. Oh no. Alright. Drag a die onto action moocher. Having a good day, so I'll give you another bonus when you assign dice. With value 1, you heal +1 to your health. Drag the die onto the action. Okay. Alright. Broadside.
Son of a biscuit eater!
Aye.
The training is going better than I expected. After all of your maneuvers, there are only splinters left, Captain.
Whoop. Alright. Vanquishers of disease. We heal with help of boomsticks. This would be interesting.
The knowledge test, Captain. Before us lies a source of many plagues. You will nip the problem in the bud, and at the same time demonstrate how you have mastered the art of command.
Abandoned villages? Probably natives were driven away by exotic parasites. You wouldn't believe it. But they can infect a person's even by...
Yes, I have already deduced it, Captain.
Do you want the cherub to roll the dice automatically? You can change it later for options. I guess you might as well. I'm not having to click it every time. Broadside, bitch.
Ow!
Spears attacking us, heroes. Only hepatitis. Someone still lives here.
It's an aggressive nest of blight. It doesn't want to be healed gently. Captain, bullets are the antidote. Please administer the cure.
I'm gonna try to. I don't think I'm gonna survive this. I think I'm gonna die. It's rough, bro. Interesting. They have no actions, so they can't do anything. I'm still a bit confused by all this. One.
Hooray!
Hooray for the messenger! Hey, hey, ho, and up she rises. Sounds good to me. Aye.
And now it's over. Again. Clear air blows over the ocean. Congratulations, Captain.
Oh, I may be carrying a memento from the battle, because I'm starting to itch. Gross. Gone fishing. Complete gone fishing campaign. The mugs are empty again. The tale has left you parched. I'm coming with more beer, much more. Whatever next with the unfortunate Captain Maligna? Maligna. And the cunning alchemist Q, and how did the whole adventure finish? We'll return to it shortly. But first I must tell you about a strange encounter which happened at the same time. I was certain that it was just another wandering loser who mistook the tavern for a shelter. The future would reveal how wrong I was. It was Christopher Columbus Spanish or Portuguese? It was the other way around. No, I was completely wrong. He's Italian. He just worked for the Spanish.
My name is Christopher Columbus, and I want to be a pirate.
It's probably terrible. A pirate? That's a rather demanding profession. Do you have any qualifications beside your fine musculature?
You'll notice. This morning I started exercising in order to fix visible. My papa says that I can be whoever I want, and so I want to be a pirate.
I see that you're ready, but you're missing one thing. A pirate's hat and an eye patch, 2 things, and a parrot, 3 things. These were used by the legendary pirate leader Captain Utterfool. I've been saving them for someone worthy to continue his legacy.
I solemnly vow to wear them with pride and courage until the end of my days.
That'll be 2 sovereigns plus the price of beer. And at that price, I'm plucking out of me own eye. Yeah, apparently this is just a turn-based, silly game. But how is everyone? Everyone okay out there? In Chatland? Chatland. Everyone doing alright? Vanquishers of disease, heal it. Oh. I guess I clicked on the wrong thing. Okay. I guess I have to redo this one, I suppose. Oops. Is there like a speed through? Damn. And now for broadside. Or not. Damn.
Feed the fish.
Okay. Okay. I already did that. I already know all that. What up? Skip. Okay, I guess I need to go to this. The last shall be first. I learned that Not only size matters, but also speed. I feel a little bit better, maybe thanks to the constant victories. What is appearing on the horizon? A windmill?
A windmill? Why, yes, it's a windmill. Bloodthirsty, filthy, bloodthirsty, filthy, insatiable. Let's burn it before it lays eggs, Captain.
This is ridiculous. Now I preset the initiative. Whoever has initiative chooses dice first, fires solo first, does actions first. Alright. Initiative is powerful. Initiative depends on the sum of the dice values assigned in the current turn. The player with initiative is whoever assigns the smaller sum. And what if the sums are equal? Then whoever currently has initiative loses it. Interesting. To follow the vagaries of initiative and the current whatever turn, use the scale. The left side shows the sum of your dice values, and the right side shows the sum of the dice you left to the enemy. If your weight is heavier and sinks lower than the enemy's and changes color to red, you'll lose initiative. Alright. Lift each die for a moment. You'll see how the weight varies and the initiative reacts, then drag the dice to an action. What? Unfortunately, you didn't assign the smallest dice sum, so the enemy gains initiative and will go first. But later, you may assign the smallest dice sum and regain initiative. It wouldn't let me. The only thing left to do is click the finish button. Alright, that's bullshit. But I guess they had to make me lose it in that manner of speaking. Roll the dice. Your enemy left you with the larger dice sum. That means that your enemy will do salvo first and destroy your ship. You can decide not to allocate dice. Unused dice don't add to your weight on the scale. You'd suffer a damage penalty, but that's better than certain death. You can take over from here. Click the finish button to stop assigning dice and gain the initiative.
Son of a biscuit eater!
Death to windmills. You have caused too much human suffering. Well said, Captain. Whoop. Piracy does not pay. I get wind in my sails and I descend like a hawk of justice. Oh hell, another windmill. And the alchemist who's frolicking below deck. Well, I'm flush with success, so I'll show that I can deal with this myself. Excuse one, accursed one. There we go.
Today you shall be the first victim of a Black Christopher. I'll slice you the pizza.
Okay. shit. Still got you though.
Feed the fish.
What the hell? No, 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 trickery. I was supposed to win. Me. What was that? Did I hear a familiar voice?
Ah, you're late. Another windmill's already sleeping with the fish.
Bravo, Captain. Appreciate you taking matters in your own hands. Let's return to training.
An unexpected reprimand, in which an alchemist brings us a load of misery, and some of us soil our trousers, but with good reason, and there's no cause for shame. Oh, good lord. What the blazes? I barely escaped after the clash with the mannequins and the windmills, and here comes some new madness. Don't you dare lay a hand on the royal ship. Privateer Jonas.
Not the king, but we're...
Not the king, but we are here because of the attacks on the fishermen. You deserve a reprimand in the form of lead. What fishermen? Those were alchemist mannequins. Q, tell them yourself. Q? Q?
I'm leaving, Captain. You have more important things on your hands. Bon voyage!
My heart wasn't. My heart won't withstand this. I can't breathe. I'm running over a field. I see open meadows. I see a stallion. I am a stallion. Damn. Meanwhile, things were heating up in the big world. As no plot happens without the person who pulls the strings, so in this story there was such a person. The Royal Chancellor, the less informed, said that he was the king's right hand. The well-informed knew that he was his his ears, eyes, and hands. That day in the palace, the Chancellor met the first trained captain, a walking disaster. Your story is outrageous. This is a miracle that you managed to return on a turtle shell raft. I've only 2 remaining teeth, both with holes, but I thank destiny for those turtles.
I am at your command, my lord.
Good alchemist, do I not express myself clearly? Rid the sea of these fish folk, not fishermen.
Great source of compassion. Please forgive me. Treating fishermen as sea monsters. What an absurd idea. Captain Maligna will immediately correct the error.
What? I'm not saying that anywhere. I'm barely alive. I've eaten only turtles for a week. My leg hurts and I can't hear in my left ear. I haven't taken drops. And my fiancée...
We'll learn about your success, Captain, and we will ensure that she is well provided for. We'll already have drops. We already have drops.
So it's agreed. Getting rid of the sea folk to expand our human territory is a matter of utmost importance. Good luck. I guess it'd be number 3 here then. Captain involuntarily. It shows that despite the change of boat, it is difficult to rid of some passengers. You left me at the mercy of pirates, and the mannequins were not very mannequinish. I don't want to sail any further.
Ah, clearly, Captain. I was only testing your conduct in extreme situations. You performed excellently. Meanwhile, our goal is sea ink. We'll get it faster than the captain can say tropical disease.
Gross. These are right whales. Or the sperm whales. Karnak. Karnak whale. Book of Sea begins. Whale from Karnak. A predatory whale which is malicious and cruelly fierce. It gathers momentum and strikes a ship like a battering ram. Amid the shouting and crying of seamen who fell into the water, it devours them with terrible teeth. Remove assigned die. Remove assigned die from enemy action. Attack or defense. Okay. You must grow or you will wilt away. Dice can also develop your ship. Assigning a die next to attack or defense will increase the value by +1. Okay. Note that a die does not disappear after use. Ugh. After use, unlike how they disappear with actions. The attack and defense values stay increase for the duration of one entire battle. Alright. What do you want me to do, huh? Huh? What do you want me to do? I have the initiative. Alright, I thought I did. Guess I didn't. Healed. I hope I'm doing this right. Ooh, crazy. Concentrating on one at a time does more damage. Ouch. Son of a bitch. Can I not unassign? Alright, it doesn't, I guess it doesn't really matter then. That'll give me the initiative at least. Continue my attack. Alright. It's giving me super easy throwaways at the moment anyway. I'll let him have initiative for now. Haha, or not. Cause him to take damage because I gave him 1 and he needed to have dice. Fire all the guns. Those whales are another madness. They're all ramming our ships on purpose. I've never seen such a thing before.
This is outrageous. We have to teach them to respect the king's ship. They will pay clearly. They will pay dearly for that.
Glory to the victor. At the end of the battle, every victorious ship becomes repaired, even if it was sunk. Well, that's helpful. The bestiary. Alright. Off we go. Oh. Merfolk. The Tritons. An accursed people who succumbed to the mermaids and drowned. A Triton leaps suddenly from the water, then throws a huge sharp trident into his victim with a great strength and accuracy. Can block the next execution of action. And I've got 2 whales to deal with. You've learned to find ink bottles. From now on, they will appear at the start of a turn after the death of an enemy. And now collect all the ink bottles. Okay. Oh, alright. So I collected some ink bottles. Is there another ink bottle? Did I miss? Oh. It's not even... This extraordinary ink can make... errata in your logbook. That is, edit reality. To see how you can do this, click the tab. Oh, that tab. Currently, you can use 3 points from ink bottles to re-roll 1 die. Drag the icon with re-roll to any die. Phew. Drag a die onto an action. Bum. But that's not all. Later, more errata options will appear in the tab. Collect ink bottles and change events according to your own plans. You have gained a new errata option. Reroll. Okay. Ink is a true miracle. Now we'll be able to change the content of the logbook. What logbook? Ow. Asshole. try to take this guy out. Only did 1 damage. Oh, that's bullshit. What? Son of a bitch. What is this new devilry? Weird whale?
The perfect organism. Its structural perfection is matched only by its hostility. We must bring life form back. I will be able to study it at the laboratory.
Okay. I'm gonna take a hit though. I've not been collecting the bottles. I'm gonna lose a whole ship because of it. I ain't got enough. I ain't got enough. Ow. Son of a bitch. Well, I lost. Especially since they just healed themselves. Motherfucker! Alright. As long as you don't make me have to go through that tutorial again. Alright. Oh, god fucking damn it. And then which one should I re-roll? Is there a preference? Five and full. Okay. They can take everything on that.
You son of a bitch.
I'm not gonna be able to beat this thing. Huh?
Let's leave the 6. Undo. We're gonna take. Oh, it has to be a 4 or a 5 or a 6. Shit. I take the 2 because they can't take the 6. But I'll take the 2, and I'll take the 4. Yeah. Aha. Son of a bitch. Do I not have any more initiative? They could do 2 or 3, so that. Ugh. Ugh. No. It's like it really has a lot to do with like the first off. Hmm. Yeah, they'll get the initiative, but they'll take damage for it. Yeah, suck it. So it's 1 down, 2 to go. I think the game is actually taking pity on me, if anything. I like that. I like the idea of them taking damage. But I also need to repair.
now I actually can change something. Alright, I can go here. Move for 5. Okay, boom. That means he's going to take damage. I mean, he'll get to go first. But he's going to take damage. Oh, hold on. Let's try to... Let's go here. Because he can't take a 6. Hey, how do you get the initiative? He didn't heal. That's weird. Am I all out of heal or something? I can't let you have that. You may destroy one ship, but I will destroy your other. What? What? Yeah, we're ducking. This thing gets the initiative though. But not enough to do anything, so. There we go.
Hooray!
That was rough. Mannequins, windmills, and evil monsters. Q, you're always talking to me into stuff. Could we not have negotiated first with them all? Why do we immediately fire cannons at them?
I find your I find your lack of faith disturbing, Captain. Sea Filth are not conversational partners. We are taking part in the greatest enterprise of mankind that requires sacrifice.
Iceland. Alright.
Nobody expects a pirate expedition.
This time I'm going to talk first. Partly, Parsley, Parlay. Alright, and if anybody is actually watching, before I click on this thing, I've got a little something to show you that I've been working on, along with some new emotes and all that fun stuff. I've got a new PNG I've been working on, you know. I will eventually have my own face attached to most of this, but you know, I've been, you know, dwelling in the world of VTube so much now. I think I'm starting to change a bit. So yeah, I'm gonna show a little preview. If you see it, if you're there, you get to see it. If you're not, too bad. I don't even know what it's gonna look like when I hit it. There we go. Did it change? Nope, didn't change. Okay. Yeah, no, no, no. Didn't want to do it. No. Didn't want to do it. No, no, no. Hello? Okay, so it didn't want to do it. Usually lets me. Check this. Look at that. No? Want to change? Usually it changes. Why didn't it change? What's at that? What's at that? Set active. I said set active. Do it. Do it! No? 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 Oh, what happened to my surprise? Alright. Properties. Alright, look. Yep. Paste. Didn't want to change. Why didn't want to change? I was trying to be all like cool and stuff. Normally it would change. Normally it would allow that to happen. It's probably something. Maybe if I refresh the site. Probably if I refresh the site, maybe better. This is there. Library. It's just not wanting to change inside the. No, no. You want to do it? You don't want to do it? You don't want to surprise everybody? No? No? I guess I don't want to do it. Oh well. Private tools. The code is just a set of guidelines, and besides, it does not apply to civilians, especially those who have the audacity to enter the same water twice. Between 2 and 5. We have such a broad set of I would either need to roll some 1s and 6s. And I can't do anything with these 4s, so.
least I have the initiative. Yeah. I'll bring him down a notch, at least.
How come they have the initiative? What the frick? I thought I had the initiative. What? That's bullshit.
That was something. Okay. We'll say, how can dare you? I can take both of these, actually. Hmm.
Son of a bitch!
I'm in trouble now.
Well, so much for that.
Here we go. I hate that there's dice involved in this. Okay. I don't see any ink that I can grab, so. Hmm. 4 and 6. 1. Aha, because I didn't have. Nice. That works for me. Ouch. Okay. Here we go. Roll next thing. Let's keep going. Come on, come on. Something tells me I'm gonna have to click on this stuff to get repair and stuff like that. So those will probably be shown to me after all of this. Yeah, suck it. Oof. So much for repair. If I take the 2, you still fill in everything with that. Oh, this I can repair. And I could actually re-roll something. Maybe it'll give me a 6 or a 1. Yeah! So now I'm just relying on screwing them over with counts. Oh shit. I just have to make sure I get to keep the initiative. Looks like we can do this. Alright. Second salvo. 2. Oof. Rough. We can do yeah. I'll take that. Now you can take double damage. Hooray! Haha, kiss my boils. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberry. We sure showed them. We sure showed them, Q. Hi, why are you sitting in the boat? We won.
I admit it was surprising. One way or another, you've reached the end of your possibilities. You damned hypochondriac.
I don't think you're using that word.
Your dilemmas are not in alignment with royal politics. What?
Yes. I also laughed. Captain Maligna defeated the mythical creatures and then he burned the pirate fleet. It can't be. However, he was too weak for the alchemist's exploding trap. Why did the alchemist commit the crime? Well,
Aligna may have been naive, but he was not a complete idiot. He saw that human civilization could communicate with the Tritons. Unfortunately, that was not in line with the palace plan to conquer the seas and new lands without talking with anyone. Meanwhile, concerned by the lack of news, the Chancellor organized a rescue expedition, officially called a research expedition. The urgency necessitated the services of a mercenary, a strange mercenary. Alright, well, shall we do just one more thing and then, what do we got? We'll do one more round and then I guess I'll call it a night. Whoosh. On the trail of sea dogs, in which Polly's eagle eye help us find the survivors. Sharks. Captain Parrot.
Well, 17,000 dear Polly. The royal court must be in a terrible hurry. Nobody ever paid so much for research expedition. This will allow you to pay off your tavern debts.
Dead parrot. Okay, I'm gonna change his voice. Flying up, you saw the remains.
Are they directly ahead of us? Good. Maybe the sea dogs will lead us to the rest.
Dead parrot. We have sharks. Megalodons. Their fangs have been found for many years, and they were believed to be from extinct dragons. But everyone was wrong. The beast still swims, devours, defames the good reputation of fish. Struck by. It attacks and heals itself simultaneously. Son of a bitch. Alright. 3, 5, 3, 4. That causes self-damage. Aha! Okay. We're gonna go here. Bam. There we go. 35, 35, 35. I'm just gonna cause as much damage as I possibly can. Damn it. So they'll get one, but then they'll bam, bam, bam. So they'll get hit with 3. That's convenient. Oh, no, it's what? Oh, I took damage for that. What? Yellow. Ugh. Hold on. I ain't got nobody but me getting rid of. I ain't got no mods. I ain't got no mods.
would change. Maybe I need to update something. Could be any number of issues. Also, if I'm going to play this game, I need to move this, like, over here or something. There we go. That's a little better. Bring it down some. There we go. Oh, son of a... Damn it. Oops. A bit of a waste of a shot, though. Ah, screw you, you frickin' sand-skinned parasite. Yeah. I'll be able to heal. Come on, give me a 1 of 3. God damn it. I can't even use that anymore. I don't want it. I don't want it. Let me take it back. Come on. God damn it. Fine. That's not exactly what I wanted it to do. He's dead. Ugh. Damn it. Alright, huh? Okay. You can't take anything, but you'll take a hit. Yeah, they've got initiative. I've got initiative. I got initiative. I've got initiative. Okay. Doogie doogie. They got no. Hey. Everything. I'll look at those. Son of a beach. I have initiative. Yeah, it's one down. Alright, okay. Well, this should be easy. 3 of 3 is very good. 5, negative 3, so they can fit within any of that. I can't do anything about it. I can't do anything with that either. Yeah, whatever. A little extra bite. Oh yeah, he has himself. Son of a bitch. Fuck you. Eat my entire ass. I hope I survive this. Fuck you. Just don't fuck me. Oh, it fucked me over. Wait. Come on. Still kind of fucked me over because I needed to heal. Damn it. Alright, come on now. 5 and 6 and here. I can take that. Yeah, you'll have initiative, but you'll take damage. The Big Bang practice broke at least 3 dice. So you're half done. Might as well just kill off one of them already. You sack of shit. I'm gonna take damage now because I'm missing one here. Broadside. Back. At least it's just one. It's one down. Go to doesn't matter if he takes initiative. He's gonna take damage. Yeah, suck it.
Yo ho ho!
Victory should be rewarded. Time for loot. The winner can usually choose for each ship. Increase health, increase attack, increase defense. These improvements continue to work until you return to Europe. Defense.
Ah, years of study were not wasted. Reducing the number of people on the boat to 1 has increased the probability of rescue to 98%.
Polly's not polite to call a survivor crazy. Check whether he's a member of Captain Maligna's crew.
Port Alchemist Q at your service. Captain Malignus' fleet was attacked by pirates. I survived thanks to bravery, strategically withdrawing to a prepared position.
Polly, smelly coward, is equally rude. It's better that we introduce ourselves and explain that we too are here in order of Chancellor.
Well met, eccentric captain. As a right hand of the beloved Chancellor, I am privy to his plans. Let us sail west. Perhaps the cargo from the wrecked ships will still be there.
Polly adds that we may find other survivors there, including Captain Maligna.
Ah, of course. That wise bird reads my thoughts.
Alright, well, with that being said, mate, I think it's probably time to call it a night. Good hour and a half ain't so bad. Ah. So, I suppose on that note, I will say adieu to you until I can figure out this whole thing with Fujitech. And you'll have a great evening. Fair winds and following seas, my friends. Until we meet again.